Hey everybody, it's Pokolloss, and welcome to the most badass game ever conceived by the human mind. That's right, Ariel the little fucking mermaid. Oh man, listen to that hi-hat. This is some unadulterated Genesis gold you were witnessing, folks. Okay, to be more serious, this game was developed in 1992 by Blue Sky Software. This game was one of the few Genesis games I had growing up, and even though the controls are a bit clunky, this is still a very fun game to play. Okay, very fun is a slight hyperbole, but whatever, it's an okay game, I like it. Here is the new game setup menu. The first option we have is to choose who we get to play as. I know you're expecting me to choose Ariel since she's the title character and all, but as you can clearly see, she shoots sparkles. Sparkles aren't very manly. When I play a game, I like to blow my enemies to smithereens and laugh at their pathetic existence. That is why I'm choosing Triton, because not only does he look like an irate Santa Claus, but he could also defy the laws of nature by shooting fireballs underwater. I'm not even joking. The difficulty levels in this game are easy, medium, and difficult. Duh. From what I have observed, these difficulties affect the amount of supplies and continues you start off with. Easy gives you 4 continues, medium gives 2, and hard gives only 1. I'll stick to easy in order to show off the game without any unnecessary challenge, and because I'm a pussy. I'll leave the sound option a mystery for you viewers to solve for yourselves, and here are the customizable controls for the game. The normal weapon requires no ammo, while the super weapon is limited due to its more powerful nature. The fish friend button is something that is better explained through action, so I'll go in depth on that later. Now that all of that is out of the way, let's delve into level 1, the Reef. One of the highlights for me about this game is its beautiful graphics and bright-sounding soundtrack. Those details are hindered by the fact that this plays like a poor man's version of Echo the Dolphin, or poorer man's. But that won't get under our scales now, will it? I'm sorry, that was inexcusable. Oh well, gotta have topical humor in this vast sea of opportunity, right? Am I right? Oh god, something show up before I make another— oh god, looks, an eel! It's very camera shy, I guess. He just bolted out of there, and oh my god, a submarine-sounding urchin thing. How wacky can this game get? What the hell? Anyways, a lot of enemies in the first level can be defeated with one shot, namely the eels and urchins. Urchins travel in a straight path wherever you are, while eels just swim around and sometimes try to implement underwater gorilla tactics. Yeah, the eels are not too accurate, therefore they're not threatening in the least, don't need to worry about them. I'm going to take this time to explain the menus and items in the game. The first menu is the map, as you can see. It's a pretty big level. The red dot is me, and the green dots are the polyps. No, I'm not talking about tumors in your colon, I'm talking about the 11 worm-like creatures on the status bar down there. They are our goal to completing the level. Other things to note are the health bar, the ammo for our super weapon, which vaguely resembles a golden butter knife, and our number of keys for treasure. Those 5 supernovas in our pockets are actually lives. I'll explain how they work later. This menu shows off our treasure and our fish friends. Each fish friend comes with their own respective theme. Let me show this off. Everyone, meet Flounder. He's the most important and only mandatory fish friend to utilize in our sea quest. Flounder is into hard rocks, so whenever he sees boulders obstructing our path, he will headbang them and clear the way. Sebastian could be a godsend, should we ever end up between Skill and Charybdis. Get it? Anyway. You see, Sebastian has a burning red hatred for anything that moves and is not related to Ariel. He scares off any enemy he comes into contact with. Now, I have no goddamn clue who this is, but he has some ghetto-ass tombs up in this sea bitch, that's for sure. I'll show you how he is in action, actually, because I like him so much. Alright, just click C, and look at that. He could dig up stuff with his nose. I guess the legal tender at the bottom of the sea is seahorses. That's strange. I never found the seahorse to be a contender for most valuable sea species, but I'll just go with it. Also, excuse my poor aiming in this game. I'd blame the water for distorting my vision, but it's really just the shoddy controls. And I'm a loser. Oh, looks like it's time for Flounder to get his mosh on. It takes a while for fish friends to find out where they're actually supposed to be going, but look at that face. That is pure unsaturated contempt emitting from that adorably angsty fish. What do we have here? A treasure chest. Chests are scattered throughout the game, and can be opened up with a key, provided you have one. Now that I'm through with that dead-end detour, let's make our way through the level and accomplish something of higher worth. Yeah, that's the sound for taking damage in the game. I'm not exactly sure why the sound of hitting a mermaid is equivalent to losing at a game show, but I digress. Looks like we got our first polyp. That mermaid was transformed by Ursula the Sea Witch, along with Ariel and the other merpeople. I don't really know why Ursula is transforming people into polyps. Maybe she's just really bitter. But that's the gist of the story. You may have noticed that I didn't actually have to touch that polyp to actually transform it back into a merperson. You don't have to touch the polyp. You could also shoot at them, and as long as you make contact, they will transform. And right here is not a map, but a shop. Everyone meets Scuttle, the seagull who runs the game store. Here we could buy many items for our adventure. There are 2 health options for sale, either a small replenishment or a complete one. There are also options for buying extra lives, super weapon ammo, keys, and more uses for fish friends. I'll buy myself a few keys just so I can snatch up any treasure I encounter, but the main thing that's available to purchase is the super weapon ammo. Since massive death beams could come pretty cheap, I'll buy enough so that I have the capability of annihilating a large portion of the undersea population. Just to be safe. I won't be using my super weapon much outside of boss battles though. The super weapon is a waste on most enemies since they only take a few hits, so I'll save it for bosses. These polyps in the first level are not too challenging to get, unlike the next level. Oh god, the next level is like Chinese water torture. If one analyzed the difficulty curve of this game, it would look like the back of a camel with scoliosis. For some reason, levels 2 and 4 are just a bitch to get through without taking massive damage. Now down here, we'll encounter a crab. Crabs are ground-based enemies that are agile, but not too dangerous. Oh my god, a shark! Sharks are the most threatening enemy we will encounter in this level, since their attack includes ripping us to shreds with its teeth, and their AI specifically hunts us down once they get a scent of our delicious fishtail. This seems to be a main place for all the hippest sea urchins to chill out. I'll just steal their keyblade and be on my way. And that shark isn't cool enough to warrant any attention, and I'm not sure what the next upcoming enemy is. It's some twisted anemone undersea vagina hybrid. It shoots black balls and nothing else. They're pretty forgettable, and they only appear in this level. I just noticed there's only 3 polyps left in this level. I have many memories of this game because when I was little, I would always miss at least 1 polyp at the very beginning of the level and have to backtrack, or should I say backstroke, through the entire level to find it again. And when playing on a higher difficulty, that also means going all the way back to the end of the level to go through the boss entrance. Yes, I might have forgot to mention that, but in this game, on easy, once you get all the polyps, you get transported right to the boss area. While in medium and hard, you basically have to go all the way to the right of the level and enter like a little opening in the wall. It's not too hard to miss. I'll try to point it out when I can. Oh, look at that, a pearl. Something I forgot to mention is that clams drop pearls. Now, it doesn't happen often, but when they do, I always recommend picking it up because 200 seahorses, holy crap, that's enough to buy, like, I don't even know. That's just so weird to count your currency in seahorses. Those are living things, not currency. And oh my god, was that a heart I picked up out of a chest? Oh my god, this game's a lot more disturbing than I thought. Kind of reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean, funny enough. Yeah, don't ask me how the hell the physics work in this game. I'm just gonna assume those boulders want to grow up to be in the next Pong game, but that's unlikely. Well, we reached the right wall of the level. That means we're almost done. I figure since you guys saw Flounder and Shovelhead or whatever his name is in action, I should give Sebastian some time to shine. Come on, Sebastian, you can do it. Go kick that shark's butt. There you go, buddy. Yeah! Oh, wait. Oh, my... What? Sebastian, where... Oh, my God. Yeah, that's the problem with these fish friends. Sometimes you just get lost and wander off the screen. And a crappy thing about this game is that if they wander off the screen, they have the chance of disappearing. I don't know if it's because the game just accidentally forgot to keep them in, or they actually just ditched us and left us for dead. If that's the case, they're not true fish friends, and that hurts my feelings. Looks like I found the last polyp in the level. Once I touch it, I will be teleported to the boss of the level. That was a lot of mer people for just one polyp. Holy crap. You'll never guess in a million years who the boss is. I present to you what looks like Lucifer's boiling bastard child. Remember this guy from the movie? That's what I thought. Anyways, we quite literally end up in a bullet hell for this fight. It's impossible to dodge all of his projectiles, so just spam him with your super weapon to take care of this demon. Apparently these mer people are immune to flesh-melting temperatures and being trapped within an active volcano. Well, that was an interesting twist of events. Who would have thought hell was found in a coral reef? Up next, we will be exploring the most annoying level in the game. Oh boy. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time.